Hey everyone, it's Barry here. Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. I hope you are well. Today's gadget of the week, I feel it's justifiable for a video on its own because, quite frankly, it's a little bit dangerous and it has a high risk of going wrong. I feel like I might just do a video of me just eating a jar of gherkins instead, the leftovers from the Grand Big Mac video I did the other day. I'm not going to do that unless you really want to see that. And after the exploits of the last video with Mrs. Barry, I am not going to have any rum today. I need to be sober and we need to actually be kind of sensible about this. Because this is, my friends, the as seen on TV kebab maker box with another language there that I don't know. So hopefully that would say kebab box as well. Convenience, fast, clean and safety. Now on our behind the scenes vlog, I literally just opened it off camera out of the addictive bubble wrapping. I'm just overlaying a little bit of that footage over there, but if you do watch the vlogs, which a lot of you are starting to, thank you so much. You'll see my other thoughts and the epic shop that I just did. So it's a kebab maker box, convenient, fast, clean, safety on every single side. It doesn't really tell you anything else. It's got that's what it looks like inside. We'll show you in just a minute. That's it. There are no instructions. I'll show you in a minute, but there's literally hardly anything inside there. In terms of research, there are similar ones out there that actually look a little bit more sturdy, I've got to be honest with you. Obviously it would be really cool for me to review this. I really want all the gadgets to work, but I've got to be completely like straight-laced. I don't want you to waste your money. I'll waste my own. I've spent a lot on meat today. I've just got some beef skirt, but they've run out. There it is right there. £7 each. So I'm spending £21 on beef. So I'm going to load it with vegetables as well. And the actual place where I bought this on Amazon has got no review, so I was like, okay, I don't know if this is going to be any good. It's not making me nails down a blackboard vibe kind of uncomfortable, it's just making me feel a little bit uneasy that I don't really know where to start. I know, we'll show you it. This is everything that comes in the box. Yep, that is it. That is nothing, see? You're in there, there's nothing there. No instructions. If they're in a foreign language, just anything, something visual so I can see what I'm doing. You basically have this column thing, okay? Does the bottom come off? So you've basically got this like cheap Wolverine looking thing. There's no holes in it, see? It's like hollow, so we might be able to make holes in our meat with that. I don't know. And then this thing, which I think, no, maybe it's like that. It's like one of those fro combs. Yeah, man. I don't have an afro, but peace of mind if you do buy one. You have this, which does have this thing that comes out of it as well. Now, does that fit in that? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And then you have a lid. So it's quite crazy. I keep raving about how much meat I've bought. I'll show you why, because we need to almost fill this as much as we can. The holes in the bottom are going to line up with the holes on the top. So this thing can go in. I'm going to be honest with you, as there's no instructions, I'm just going to shove bamboo skewers in there. I think you do use this Wolverine thing. Oh my gosh, there's a door on it. We just opened the door. Look at that. It's very strange, isn't it? Very strange. So this thing actually, so maybe that thing doesn't do anything other than act as a bit of a hinge if you want to open it up and go, yeah, let's put all our meat inside it, which could work quite well, but I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to stuff it. So let's just lock that in place and never touch that again. Deal? When I first opened this up earlier, I was like, this is huge. It's going to take quite a lot of meat to fill it. So I've got vegetables and bits as well. We'll try and get it as high as we can. We've also got bamboo skewers, which we will soak in water first. Because soaking bamboo skewers in water can actually stop them burning. Amy, the way you're sat sums up exactly how I'm feeling about this gadget. Boston, you look intrigued. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's way bigger. Oh my gosh. Okay, that'll do. Apologies for the lighting in this video. It's one of those days where like the light and the sun and the clouds are just playing games with me, and also the neighbour's dog's barking. Amazing. So our bamboo skewers are there just soaking, and we've also got the gherkin jar just there. in case this video needs it as an emergency thing if the gadget doesn't work. So here's all the ingredients I've got, and now obviously it's a large surface area. We need to cover all of it when we put it in. And more importantly, it's still quite high, right? I got some red onions, I got some yellow peppers, I got courgette, I've got some sliced mushrooms. And this is where it gets a bit of a meat fest. I've got chicken breast, okay? I've got a pork joint because I want to keep the fat on it because I think that might help grip it. I think that's going to go in first, upside down, but I'm going to take quite a bit of that fat off, okay? And from the butchers, I also bought 2.5 kilos of beef skirt. I need you to see past the vision of beef actually wearing a skirt or a dress, okay? Thank you. You see that? I've got 3 of these and they will line and fit that box perfectly. I'm not going to show you the whole food prep thing. I'm going to just get it all ready, making sure I've got the cheeks of the peppers so that it fits flush, and then we'll just build our kebab. That used to be an amazing game when I was a kid, Build a Better Burger. Did anyone else have that? It was amazing. Food prepping, it's going to take a long time, and if I could be bothered, I'd probably marinate the meat and everything, but it's just about making it work. Ow! Just tenderizing it to get it thinner. Ow! Ooh. All right, so here is all the food. Peppers, I've just sliced them off the cheeks, no seeds, so just like that. The courgette, this is just kind of like sliced like a log, like a plank, I guess. So I'm hoping that we can sort of maybe slice them and fit them in like neatly. The onions might just go a bit higgledy-piggledy. We're just gonna put each little individual segment on there. Mushrooms were pre-sliced. Now the steak, the pork, I've actually sat the box on top and cut it roughly to the shape, okay? And I've got loads left over, which is probably good for you guys. Also, I can bung that in the slow cooker and make a stew, which actually is my backup. If this all fails and the kebabs are ruined, I'm just gonna shove it all in the slow cooker and we're gonna have an epic dinner. The chicken I have not altered, okay? I'm gonna put that into the box and just slice it as we go. I've also given this a nice little wash because generally you don't know where it comes from, do you? First thing that's going in is our pork, and I've trimmed off most of the fat, so it's still a massive wedge of meat. Whoops. Press this in. See that? That is in there. That's up quite high actually. I might have gone overboard with my meat. Oh look, we've got some guests all of a sudden. Wonder why that is. Peppers, I'm just gonna stick them in. Probably gonna have to slice it to make it fit in there. Yeah, I want these peppers to be nice and symmetrical. Oh yeah. Oh, that would do nicely. Look at that. I bought way too much meat, I think. Let's get in our first slice of steak. Oh my gosh. So I'm pushing that down onto it, kind of like a blanket to hold it all together. Oh, that's great. Oh, see the courgette? Yes. Gonna have to plug that hole with like random shapes of courgette, but that'll do. All right, let's get some chicken on here. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, you can kind of squish the breast a little bit. Sounds wrong. We're gonna put another one in. Oh yes, get in there. So mushrooms is where I feel like this could fail, but we'll go for it anyway. Not many people like mushrooms, do they? Eh? Alrighty. I reckon another blanket of steak because this stuff feels really good. It's proper cloaking it. I'm just about up to the level where the knife can go in. Do I do the onions? Meh, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. I mean, I'm gonna try it, but I think it's really a case of some's gonna get onion and the other bit isn't. It's just gonna go between the slits, you know? Do you know what? I'm changing my mind. I'm just gonna layer these up. Why the hell not? I'll get some more onion on there. Doesn't matter, does it? If it falls off, it falls off. Just trying to cover it like an onion carpet, which is totally something you should not get in your house. There we go. Right, let me show you what this tower looks like. This tower of raw meat and veg. That would actually make a really cool album title, wouldn't it? The Tower of Raw Meat and Veg. No, it wouldn't. All right, let's just bring you down here as the dogs look on. Can you see these layers? It's like the really weird elevator ride. All the different flavors and colors in there. Right, should we do this, guys? I think we shall. This is one of those moments in the video where it could all go wrong. Now, my method of thinking is the bamboo skewers, these soaked ones, have got a real nice sharp point in it. We can thread it through using the holes on the top lid, so they should line up. And I nearly, if that went through there, I would have poked myself in the eye. Don't do that, kids. Because that sits on there quite neatly. All right? I really want to tip that upside down. Don't do that. Yeah, so that's in there nice and compact, right? But I feel like this thing, because it's got the holes in it and it's not sharp. but maybe it can protrude into the kebabs. Maybe it's supposed to form you some guide holes or something. It also feels a little bit right now like one of those contraptions when a magician sort of sticks swords through a box and there's an innocent person. Hey, come on now, a guest on stage. Put a pug in the box, or... I mean, you don't seem that bothered about it. You seem to do it. Okay, you are bothered. Oh, I've started in one corner. Oh my gosh. That's gone right through. Whoa. That went right through. Oh my gosh. Can I get it out? It'd be like sword in the stone. Oh. Am I supposed to put the bamboo skewers in it? I don't know. Holy kebabs though. So my other option, I'm gonna do a mix of both, okay, is taking a bamboo skewer and we'll go in this far corner and literally just ramming it down in there. Look, see? We've got to do that anyway. Come here. Right, we need to keep this still though. I feel like that's important. The holes that I've just done, see, that goes right down now to the middle. But I think these bamboo skewers are quite thin compared to the holes I made. That said, maybe the meat will retract back in. It's only like an ear piercing. You know, if you take an ear piercing out after like a couple of days, it just seals up again. I did that. My friend decided to pierce my ear manually for me whilst we were away on a lad's holiday years ago. Banter. I had a purple ear for about 3 weeks. I still got a bit of a lump there actually. Sometimes I tell you too much about my life. I don't know, I'm feeling that has done its job, but this one's gonna get a bit of a tighter bite on it because I've just like pushed it right through. Whereas that is going through way too easy now. It's nice to have that option though. So basically all I'm gonna do now is just keep piercing. Oh yeah, see, that is one that I didn't pierce and that went through like, oof, it was biting it. It's like, yeah, it's a very weird sensation. And it also reminds me of one of my favourite games, Kaplunk. I don't know if you ever played Kaplunk. They're a bit wonky, but we'll keep going. Hopefully in a minute it should look a bit like that guy, is it Pinhead from the film Hellraiser? I never saw that, but I've seen the poster. Alright, so I'm done. I'm a little bit worried because some of the sticks are higher than the others. And now comes the tricky will it won't it part of trying to saw through here. I actually got a good tool in my garage where I can actually do a real fine saw through there. But we've got to try and get a knife in there and cut through all the entrance paths. I think what was happening, I was pushing the bamboo skewers in and it was not always hitting the hole at the bottom, okay? But the good news is some of the onions have all been sort of pushed down. So it's given me a little bit of a chance to get the knife in there. Probably the sharpest knife I own, and also you can get yourself a decent kitchen knife sharpener, right? You can get loads of these online, all different colours and stuff. This is where one of the videos I saw online, there was a guy that did this and it looked so dangerous. He was a proper trained chef, like showing off this product. And he had his hand this side, like, what are you doing? You slice your hand off. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, yes. Can you see? And for my next trick, ladies and gentlemen, please be very, very careful if you do this. That is in there, so I'm just gonna... I have hit the bottom, but at the bottom, I think I've got that fatty bit. I don't know if I've gone all the way down. Who cares? Wait a sec, if I got to go that side... No, that side will be done. That side, then that side. All right, so I'm gonna do all that side and all that side, and we'll see if it's worked. Don't pretend you're not interested, boy. There you go. His tongue's slightly hanging out in anticipation. So, Barry, what do you do for a living? Spin? Same again. Oh, no. I've got a few bamboo skewers protruding out the side of mine. Put the knife down. I mean, I think we've done it. Yeah, look at how wonky some of those are. I guess we just take this lid off. Oi. Oh, that's looking weird. Yeah, that's not something you see every day, is it, huh? Well, you can see the slice marks for it. A lot of those onions are going to fall out, but they played their role in this valiant battle. Now, this is just complete guesswork, but I'm thinking, like a hand grenade, we're just going to pull the pin out. Oh my gosh, the door started opening, see? Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Okay. That's not too good. We've got quite a lot of skewers missing this side, particularly. This side looks good, but that side, I think that was the first bit I did with the prong things, actually. 36 kebabs potentially could result in maybe a few good ones. So I'm just lining a baking tray and I'm going to be baking these in the oven. It's not really barbecuing weather today. Though you could griddle them if you want. Oh, look at it. Open sesame. Do you know what? You could probably just stick the whole thing in the oven, couldn't you? That would be a lot better. Oh no. Just as I suspected, some of the pork at the bottom with the fat on it has kind of grip to it, so I've just had to cut it off. I'm going to need to do this a lot safer and clean up with a chopping board and all that stuff now for hygiene. But look, we have actually made a kebab, so that one is going on my tray. Yeah, this one's kind of gone now. But what about the next one? What I'm going to do, I guess you could always use food scissors, going to get my sharp knife again and just help it. Or you could pull out two like that. Look at that. Oops. Oh, they're all falling out. They're all falling out. Look. It's like the weirdest lollipops in the world. But I'll tell you what, it's working. Ish. Get on there. They're kind of like conjoined twins at the front there. I'm going to have to snip that. But if you look at that in the middle, that looks really properly condensed down like that, doesn't it? Wow. I'm going to try and take a whole row out. Oh, yes. Okay. Look. That's amazing. Oh, my oven's ready. I've totally got to try that again. Hey, Chad, do you want some kebabs for the barbecue, man? Sure thing, Chunk. Okay. Oh no, it's stuck to the other side. I'm sorry, Chunk. Little bit of a malfunction. There you go, Chunk. Look at this. Boom. You're on the camera tripod. Get off the kebab. Boom. Kebabs ahoy. Forget that, because that's going to go into a casserole for dinner. Right, mate? Because these things... Oh no. Oh no, it's not going to fit in. This is so heavy and so hot. Okay. Pliers. Howdy. Just look after those bamboo skewers for me a minute, mate. There you go. And of course, you could marinate that, olive oil, all that stuff, exactly what these dogs would do. Let's see what they're like, huh?
I'm doing a hacker, my own hacker.
You're doing a hacker, great. Homer looks impressed. Anyhow, my kebabs are done. Granted, they're not going to be the most flavour-packed ones because we didn't put any marinades and stuff on it, but you should do that. I think we're alright with this. Oh my god. What a combo. I dunk that in some barbecue sauce and that'd be gorgeous. In conclusion, I actually think this gadget is actually acceptable, and for like the summer months for barbecues and stuff, it could be really, really good. Just don't use chewy meat at the bottom and I think you'll be absolutely fine. Don't forget there's loads more gadget videos on the 2 different gadget playlists, so grab the popcorn, have a marathon. Any cool gadgets you've seen, do send me a message. I'd love to see them and try them out. See you next time. Bye, Bogs. Bye, Bogs. As I say, bye, Boston and Amy.